Hey everyone, it's Kris from Studio 41, and I'm here to give you my thoughts, or more like my first impressions on Batman Return to Arkham, which is a HD remaster of Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and I think PC, but I'm playing the PlayStation 4 version, so let's get down to the nitty gritty and talk about the graphics. The graphics didn't have that much of a significant upgrade, but it's definitely noticeable, with better lighting effects, textures, and also the polygon count is much higher and smoother than the original. It's much more noticeable in Arkham Asylum. It makes sense because it's the older game, so that makes more sense than... you can't really tell a difference with Arkham City, but... you can, but it's not as much as Arkham Asylum. The only con for this otherwise decent remaster is the performance. It is 1080p, but it only runs at 30 frames per second, which is shocking because a lot of the remasters for the PlayStation 4 are 1080p and running at 60 frames per second. For me personally, 30 frames per second isn't so bad if it didn't drop frames every now and then. For an example, when you're running through corridors and fighting too many enemies at the same time, it begins to chug a bit or it stutters a bit. But don't worry, this doesn't hinder the experience that much. There's a 6GB patch for each game that's supposed to fix these issues, but they are somewhat present still. I don't know if it's just me or my speakers or whatever, but the music is far too loud and dialogue is too quiet in certain cutscenes. I'm not going to criticize it that much because it could just be me, but it's something I noticed. Should you get this game? Maybe. It really depends. If you own the original PC version, I would stick with that. If you played the console versions and don't mind double dipping, this game is for you. If you do mind, you won't miss that much. It's basically a remaster of the Game of the Year editions for the games. This is definitely the best console version of the games. Overall, I don't regret my purchase at all. It's a pretty solid remake or remaster, and yeah. So that's all I have to say about this game at this point. Besides what I have previously mentioned, it pretty much controls just like any other version of the game, so you don't have to worry about that at all. I might do a review on it after I'm finished with both of them. I might do a review of the original, then talk about the HD remake or remaster afterwards. Well, anyway, bye.